I scored another Birkin in Paris. Paris leather appointment. Flew out for the appointment. Canceled the appointment. Got another one. Got nervous. Got a bag. It's that time again, you guys. Let's unbox. Plus story time of the appointment. Very lucky, very grateful, very blessed. Want to stay for the story time fun? Stay. If not, fast forward to the end. I've already unboxed this for you in Paris, but now I'm re-unboxing it. Now that I'm back here and I can finally unbox it and finally start using it after it's been sitting for a couple months. So I reboxed it myself. I got this at the end of last year, right before the price increase, which was great. Paris prices, I tried to retie it. Not the best. I went to Paris probably 12 times last year, I think once a month. Didn't get a bag every single time. Was lucky enough to get a few bags. I'm very lucky and very grateful and very blessed that I'm able to get these bags, that I'm able to afford these bags, and that I'm able to get this opportunity so many times because I know it is hard for a lot of people. For those of you that asked, persistence, luck, determination, not taking no for an answer, things like that. September, I wasn't able to get one. October, I wasn't able to get one. I know December is a good month, so to do an appointment, because I feel like, and again, this is just my experience and my understanding from my knowledge, not by Hermès, paid for by Hermès, no affiliation, just what I understand from experiences of years of shopping and seeing and things like that, and watching other people's videos. December is a good month because it's Christmas time, obviously, and they have more inventory from my understanding and give out more bags, more specialty bags, things like that. I was going in, I wanted to get a specialty bag. So for December, I didn't want to go to just go. Scheduled the appointment in advance, the date, then booked my flight, booked my trip. I wanted to fly economy, humble myself also to save some money to be able to afford this, make it a quick trip. Obviously, I upgraded and everything like that. I had the appointment in the morning, which is the best time, in my opinion, again, from my experience, my opinion, it's the best time in the morning to have the appointment because they usually have more stock and I think that they have quotas and limits every day about how much they can sell, like I think monetarily, and also how many of each bag or style, like only this many Birkins or only this many Birkin 25s. I think that is my thought process and my guess. Later in the day, usually harder. End of the day is usually the worst. They do feel like their shipments come in at different times sometimes to keep the beep, so like to avoid being robbed, the trucks being robbed or whatever. So sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. So sometimes the afternoon's better for an appointment, early afternoon, but usually morning's the best. I had a morning appointment on a good day. I felt like I was excited, and then went in and ended up canceling the appointment, which I think was a shock to them just as much as it was a shock to me that I did it. It was in the moment, super heated, were upset. I think they were flabbergasted because I don't think anyone's ever canceled an appointment. Like, you know, when people are like, when you go up to the leather desk and you're like, are there any cancellations? You're not supposed to do that to check, and they're like, no, there are no cancellations today. I was the cancellation. That was me. I canceled. So there was a spot that opened up, I'm sure, for someone else. I'm sure someone else got it. Whoever got it, I'm happy for you, grateful, hope manifest. I hope you got what you wanted. Then went down a spiral, I think, and I showed you guys and talked to you guys about it. I was really worried I wasn't going to get a second opportunity. Luckily, I was able to secure another appointment the next day, but it was at the end of the day, which made me a little upset, but nervous, anxious, because end of the day, wanting to like ask for something very specific. I was trying to get something blue box. Felt like that might be harder at the end of the day, but I was still optimistic because it was Christmas time. Anyway, got there, had the appointment. Unfortunately, they didn't bring me out any blue box options. I just don't think, maybe I'm not there yet as a client of that store. So I'm still working my way up to it, but they brought me out two beautiful options, which if you saw my other video are both amazing. So this was a very long story time. I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you everything. Two options. I'm sure you've seen my other videos because I posted 1,000 videos of it. And I'm also going to post 1,000 more videos of this because I made so much content out of it, and I don't care because this is an unboxing channel and it's an unboxing and shopping channel. So I'm going to post 7 different versions of the same unboxing with different hashtags, with different ways of saying it, with different captions or sounds to make it funnier, and until one pops off, or until a few pop off, because I've unboxed so many things and none of them have popped off. Anyway, I digress. So they brought out 2 options, and I picked this one, which is in the newer color for 2025. Again, this was the end of last year. I'd seen a few other people get this color. I think like there's like Kate Beckett, I think, on here. She got it. And then also Audrey Peters, she got offered something similar. So the other one was Vert Yucca in Epsom, and it was beautiful, and it was Epsom because the SA knew I wanted Cellier, and they discontinued Cellier, so they brought me out Epsom as an option because Epsom will hold its shape better than Togo. But I just didn't feel like I'm ready to pull the trigger on a bright color like that. I might do a different bright color, but not that one. Anyway, the other option they brought me was this beautiful brown one. And I usually don't like palladium hardware. None of my other bags have palladium hardware, but this one has palladium hardware. It's a little more casual, which I actually kind of like now. I'm loving a little bit more every time I look at it because it's just a little more casual. Gold is pretty bright, and because I wear a lot of gold jewelry. But anyway, in the color beige brun, which is this like deep dark chocolate color that they brought out at the end of last year, and it's beautiful. The stitching's really nice, and the palladium now, actually, because I've gotten so many palladium charms recently, and I got this munchkin and this munchkin, like, I mean, look. So I'm actually really happy with this, and so this is what I got it, and I'm so happy. It is a Birkin 30 Togo beige brun with palladium hardware. And that's my story time and my unboxing. And now I'll probably post a separate just unboxing later of just the bag, and then an unboxing, a silent me unboxing it with just the bag. So you can forget to watch this one and wait for those ones if you want a quick unboxing, but I wanted to give you guys a story time too. I appreciate you guys all being here for my journey and supporting me. And again, I feel very grateful and very lucky and very blessed to be able to get these kind of bags. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you. Bye.